Hello there. Okay, so we are now going to check to see that the tracking code has been correctly implemented with Kulea. And there's two distinct ways of doing this. Now, the first one, I'm picking up where we left off when we inserted it via the footer PHP. You can see the code in there. But equally, if I'd inserted it via a plugin, if I'd inserted it via the Divi theme builder, or any of those ways where it's actually sitting in the code, it's really easy to check. So I'm just going to go into Kulea.ma to our front end. So I'm going to open up our main site where I've inserted this code via, in this case, the footer PHP. And what I'm going to do, I'm in Google Chrome, I'm going to right click, I'm going to view page source. And what we should see there, if I open up the page source, let's just wrap all that text so it's a little bit neater. Cool. I'm going to do a Command F, a Control Find, or there we go. I'm going to look for our tracking code. So our tracking code looks like this. There we go, and I've pasted it in the search feature, and there it is, right at the bottom where we would expect it to be, because it's sitting just before the closing body tag. Now that's on my homepage. I've applied it to a site master, so I should see that absolutely anywhere. So if I go to one of my blog posts, let's have a look what blog post have we got. Let's have a look at our email exploration initiative. And we'll do the same thing there. We'll go to view page source, Control Find, Control Paste, and there we go. And it's there as well. So we can see that it's been applied across all our pages on the website. Great, that's working. So that is massively reassuring. But what if you haven't embedded it directly into the code? What if you have used a tag manager such as Google Tag Manager? But if you're using Google Tag Manager, you won't see the tracking code in your code, because what Google Tag Manager is, and what all the tag managers are, they're a wrapper. You will see the Google Tag Manager code in your view source, but you won't actually see any direct references to Kulea.ma in there, because it's contained within the tag manager, which is off-site. So to check that, again, it's really simple. You do what we've just done there. You put the tracking code on there, you navigate around the site, have a look around. You can then go into your Kulea instance, and if you go into your reports, and you can look at web page views. And what you will see, there we go, boom, boom, boom. We can see pages being fired, anonymous users visiting, and we can see that that tracking code is working, because without that tracking code, you wouldn't see this activity taking place. There we go. We can see we've had 12 visitors this morning, and people have been looking at our investors page. People have been looking at our contact page. People have been looking. There we go. That was me looking at our email expiration, carbon cost of your marketing emails page. So there you go, and there's our blog. So that's our visits, that's our activity taking place, and we know it's firing off because we can see the activity being reflected in the page visit report in Kulea. Okay, I hope that answers your questions about whether you've implemented your page tracking correctly. I hope it does. Okay, thanks. Bye for now.